too much love to give, burning every bridge I'm building. Don't know who that is, but she won't let you out once you're in. Fingers in my mouth, didn't hear a sound. I got nothing left now. Raise it to the ground so you won't feel too much love to give, burning every bridge I'm building. Don't look around, just close your eyes and surrender. I'm all yours now. Standing barefoot in all the embers of your wildfire. And now I can't even remember my own life. I'm just covered in all the embers of your wildfire. And now I can't even remember my own life. Covered in, I'm just covered in all the embers of too much love to give. Losing every light I'm finding. Don't know how to begin, cause everywhere I look I'm blinded. Fingers in my mouth, didn't hear a sound. I've got nothing left now. Raise it to the ground so you won't feel too much love to give, burning every bridge I'm building. This man won't fall for that. I know what you're feeling. You lost your glow in me. Only I can free it. Nothing left to give if you're still with me. Should've run a spin without you to grip me. You lost your glow in me, and only I can see it. Don't look around, just close your eyes and surrender. I'm all yours now. Standing barefoot in all the embers of your wildfire. And now I can't even remember my own life. I'm just covered in all the embers of your wildfire. Covered in, and now I can't even remember my own life. Covered in, I'm just covered in all the embers of your wildfire. Covered in, I'm covered in, I can't shake them off. Covered in, I'm covered in, cause I'll break your heart.
Hello, hello. What is going on, people? How are you guys doing? I'm pretty surprised, I'm sure, to see that I have gone live on a weekday, no less, and on a day where normally I would be working, except today I am off. At least just for one day anyways. But hey, the key thing is I am off of work today, and reason being is today is my birthday. And normally I don't make it a point to work on my birthday if that day happens to fall on a work day. So because the last couple of years it's been essentially on a work day. Prior to that, I think back 2022, if I'm not mistaken, my birthday was on a Friday, so I got to enjoy having a Friday birthday for a change. And then since then, of course, as far as I know, it's been moved up every single day, each and every following year since that time. But yeah, today it's of course on a Wednesday. So figured I'd at least go ahead and maybe get in a little short stream today and play some more Breath of the Wild, since I didn't get a chance to play it all last week or even over the weekend. But I appreciate you guys. Hopefully if you all have a chance to tune in. I know it's pretty early, at least maybe for some of you here in the morning, but I wanted to go ahead and at least do a little bit of an early stream because I do have some places I want to go and take advantage of here on this one day I have off. So I wanted to go ahead and at least get in a bit of a stream here, try to see if we can get a little far in Breath of the Wild since we just started, I guess, the second chapter, if you will. So without further delay, let's go ahead and get this party started. Go ahead and turn off the music. I actually like that track. That's the game or playlist that I have on Spotify. It's a pretty cool track. But I'll have to listen to the rest of it some other time. So let us turn on the game. Just turn off my Pro Controller just to preserve power. Let me also pull up my capture device, Elgato 4K capture utility program, so I can see what I'm doing. And without that, I don't think there's anything else I need to worry about. So we'll go ahead and get started and try to learn the controllers or control as much as I can. All right, we'll continue from where we are in the Dueling Peaks Tower, which is where we last left off. So we'll see how far we get today. I mean, I'm kind of scanning through most of this chapter. Doesn't look like, in terms of, main storyline, there's a whole lot to further what I need to do. So I know there's plenty of side quests that can be done, but I'm not going to worry about those right now unless I feel like maybe they're necessary. All right, so I was on the top of the tower, and I was supposed to be heading, or I am supposed to be heading, in the direction where my marker is. So let me just, real quick, make sure I remember my controls, just to, at least that way I don't feel like I'm kind of scrambling here, although it's going to probably feel that way here just to begin with until I get accustomed. See, that's the problem. When you don't play every single day and you're playing a game that has lots of different controls, it's so easy to forget. All right, so where are we at? Ability control. That's probably what I want to do. No. Options. That's not it. I mean, the basic controls I'm really just looking at right here. Okay, well, we'll learn it as I go. I see my father just texted me. I'll definitely have to message him in a moment, in a little bit once I get done, but for now I just want to make sure my phone's on silent, so I don't have any disturbances. Alright, so, as I go through the my inventory in the system one more time. Alright, let me make sure. So that's my shield. That's the rune button. Let's see, if I wanted to... Oh, hey, I just broke my own rusty sword. And I just fired a arrow freely. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright, well, we'll get more arrows as we go. Let's see. Alright, Link, you're gonna have to bear with me here for a bit while I get my bearings straight. So that's to change runes, that's to change weapons, change shields. That's to whistle or summon for, I'm sure, a friend of mine or an animal that I can rely on at some point, but don't have that ability right now. Wait, that was the runes. I already pressed that button. That's for bows, but I have no bow or no arrows to pull out. So actually, yeah, okay, that's the fire set bow. All right, what is the? Is it the minus button? Here we go. It's the map. That's the one I was looking for. Okay. Where's that destination? Okay. Okay, so we need to go to the Lantern Lake to seek out Impa. But the question is, what would be the quickest or easiest way to get there? Probably going to have to go south from where I'm at and then continue on this pathway until I get to where it looks like a bridge, and then I just continue this way, as far as I know. So let's we'll go nope. Alright, I forgot how to use the paraglider. How do you use the paraglider again? I don't want to risk falling off. Let me see. Maybe I can... Let me stand over an area where I surely don't have... Oh, there we go. I figured it was the X button once again. I just didn't trust myself. Alright, we'll just go ahead and paraglide on down. Let me go ahead and make sure I'm facing south. Sorry for the close-up. Alright, we'll go down here if I can land on this platform. Or at least land on the rope. That works too. Alright, and then... let's see. Alright, and let me also make sure I remember... okay, that's how you double tap to run. Alright, so what I'm thinking I ought to do... and let me get another weapon. Because I don't have... oh my goodness, sorry. Throwing spear. I don't really have very many sword options, unfortunately. None at all. All I just have is just... I mean, I just have an axe, I have a pitchfork, I have a throwing spear. I might as well just use the throwing spear for right now. Alright, but we will continue what I feel will be south. And then we will go from there. Key swings. I don't know if they're really going to be that much helpful with eyeballs or anything, but they could. Alright, can I get to the other... it looks like I can probably just swim by. Alright. Okay, just try to go up against this current. Made it. Okay, let's let me see what's over here. Is there anything worth picking up over here? There's another torch. See some weapons. Looks like, is that a bow? Looks like it. Oh, another woodcutter's axe. Oh, and there's a chest. Let's take a look at it. Hello there, Johanna White Wolf. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're doing pretty well. Glad you could stop by and check things out here as we are trying to at least make some progress in Breath of the Wild. Hope you're doing pretty well on this Wednesday. Alright, I don't need any bows, and I don't want to use arms or fangs, so I guess I'll just do things as is for right now. Alright, so if I read or took a look at the map and understood it correctly, I should just be continuing on in this pathway, in this direction at the very least. I guess I could put my weapon away for right now, just so I can at least be able to run freely if I want to. Ooh, it's an NPC. Juicy sirloin. What do you have to say? Huh? Me? I gotta rest sometime, don't I? Of course, my body may need rest, but meat it waits for no one. Awesome, first time popping in your feed. Okay, yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I am off for today. I normally would be working today, but I took today off since today's my birthday, and I just wanted to do a little bit of a early morning stream. But no, I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate it. So you better believe I'm open for business. I sell meat. I carry only the finest meats. I guarantee these are top choice provisions, or your rupees back. Okay, well, let's see what you have to offer. You can't beat raw prime meat unless you got raw bird thigh. Nothing compares to rare. Oh man, these are expensive. Okay, well, I don't even have any rupees anyway, so even if I wanted to buy anything, I couldn't. So, okay. Anything else you need? Be ashamed to let all this meat go to waste. What if I sold anything, just out of curiosity? Can I at least see what the offering price would be? Oh, 20 rupees for an apple? 15 for an ancient spring, 3 for, let's see, 5 for flints. And then, of course, I already have some food items already that I've cooked, so I'm not going to sell them at all. I only get 3 rupees for a bokoblin horn. I guess I could sell a couple of these, because I don't really know just how well they're going to do. So I'll just sell, let's just say for right now, I'll just sell like 4 of them. Just to at least get the feel of it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Doesn't even feel like, I mean, this year has just gone by so fast, but then again, I tell myself as I get older, it just goes to show just how fast time flies. Because you don't think about time really that much, I don't think, at least, or time just feels to move a lot slower when you're younger. But I just feel like just yesterday it was the start of the new year, 2026, and now it's hard to think that we're already past the halfway point of it. But no, I appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, well, at least we got the feel of what it's like to sell some items. I mean, I just don't know for right now, unless I decide to look up guides here, what I can use with the raw material. So I guess I don't mind parting away with some of those items I got from some bokoblins I've taken out. Yeah, no, man, it's crazy. Half of the year is already gone. And, I mean, some events that I, was looking forward to, they've come and they're happening right now, and some of which are already on the verge of finishing as of, I think, by the start of early next week. So, man, it's just crazy to think. The older you get, time just really becomes something of a commodity that you have very little of, especially as you get older and have more responsibilities. And hence why, I mean, as much as I enjoy gaming, I hate that I don't get a chance to do it nearly as much as I once did. How is it that my spear is already badly damaged? It's crazy. Alright. Probably wasting some of it right here. But, oh. That was fast. Okay. Alright. I guess let's equip the Iron Sledgehammer for right now. Just to see if it just one-shots these guys. I'm just testing some things out for the moment. I'm just like swinging at anything. Okay. Let me, oh my goodness. I'm probably wasting my time trying to take out these, skeleton bokoblins. Alright. If you kill animals... Oh, those are fangs. If you kill animals and get that raw prime meat, cook 5 and you can sell that if need be. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that... Let's see. Get that raw prime meat. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know if I'll be coming back over that way. I'll have to keep that in mind, but I think for now, I'll just stick with what I've got for the time being. Because I do have some cooked items already, at least, so I don't think I'm in too dire of straits at the moment. I'm going to try to limit how much I engage in combat as much as I can for the time being, just because I want to. I think my main focus now, because I mean, I do get that there's a lot that this game has to offer. I think right now I'm just going to try to focus on advancing the story as much as I can here in the short time that I have to be able to play. But no, I appreciate the hint, because I do have I have ZeldaDungeon.net, the main, probably biggest source there is for walkthroughs for any games in the Legend of Zelda series. Oh, with the Dueling Peaks stable. Let's check this out here real quick just to see if there's any information I have. Oh, you can give me directions. The raw meat gives a good health boost and sells for just under 500 rupees. Okay. That's pretty... That'll definitely be helpful to know down the road, especially if I do get more into this game and sell some more. Welcome to Dueling Peaks Stable. What do you think of the place? Pretty nice, yeah? It might be hard to imagine now, but this place was nearly destroyed about 100 years ago. However, thanks to the blessings of the Dueling Peaks, everything is full of life again. Even the wild horses are back. There's a lot of energy in this place. So where are you heading? Both Kakariko Village and Hateno Village are nearby. Alright, we'll just say, yeah, I know we're going to Kakariko Village. Alright, Kakariko Village is the village where the Sheikah clan lives. It's said that, some time ago, they had advanced techniques that were more powerful than anything anyone had seen. But that power put them at odds with the king at the time, and they were scattered across the land. Anyway, if you leave here and follow the road straight to the north, you'll find a big bridge. Cross that and keep following the path and you'll come to the Kakariko Village gate. Leave it to Rinsa to tell you about the roads around this area. Okay. Alright, we should be good to go. Everything looks just as it always has, but the effects of the Great Calamity still linger. For example, a lot of monsters come out at night, so be careful when the sun sets. Okay. I will keep that in mind. I mean, I've already kind of experienced that plenty already. Let's see here. Anybody else have anything here? Hey, I don't believe I've made your acquaintance. The name's Beetle, but you can call me... Actually, let's just stick with Beetle. But even if you forget my face, you can remember me by my beetle-shaped backpack. Oh, I just now noticed. That's pretty cool. How does he manage to carry that? Despite these dangerous times, you'll find me traveling all over Hyrule to fulfill your shopping needs. I stock many special bugs and must-have items for travelers, and I always charge a fair price, or my name's not Beetle. I also buy all sorts of things if you're in need of rupees. Gemstones in particular fetch a high price. How can I help you today? Okay. I guess let me see. Look at what I've got. Okay, well I don't have any gemstones as far as I know. The closest thing I guess I have is flint, but kind of need that just in case I do need to, make a fire. Alright, well at least we get introduced to Beetle. Let me just see what these NPCs have to say. I've got the scoop on Misko's treasure, and it's great. Listen up, Dak. Prison, hang on. Hey, buddy, what's your problem? Aren't you being incredibly rude and listening to our... Or you're being... you aren't being incredibly rude and listening to our conversation, are you? We're treasure hunters, on the trail of our latest score. The treasure of the great bandit Misko. It's as good as ours. Prison, you're going to give it all away. Sorry, Dak. I got carried away. Anyway, we're busy here, dude. If you need something, take it up with someone else. Alright, so they're treasure hunters. Alright, at least we get a chance to get to know them. And, do you have anything to offer me here? Tassarin, welcome. Will you be staying with us? A regular bed will cost you 20 rupees. A soft bed is 40. Okay, so I'm guessing this is just to maybe heal up, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so this is kind of like, I'm guessing the stable is a resting spot in between, and to kind of recollect yourself. At least from my imagination. Alright, there's so many people I would talk to, but I don't want to talk to... As much as I want to talk to everybody, I gotta remind myself I gotta keep going. Oh, sorry. I didn't notice you. I was a bit lost in thought there. I've been doing rigorous research day and night to figure out the mystery of that blood moon. Blood moon? You don't know it? That's inexcusable. Listen up and I'll tell you about it. See, this is probably why maybe I shouldn't get too caught up. But then again, it helps to learn just for the purpose of learning and understanding the story. So I guess it doesn't really hurt to listen to what everybody in this game has to say. For 100 years now, every so often when the clock strikes midnight, the sky turns red and a full moon rises. At that moment, monsters that had been previously defeated will come back to life. And that's what is known as the Blood Moon. Why do the monsters return to life? Why does it only happen when the sky turns red? No one really has the answers to those questions. It's a mysterious phenomenon. If you learn anything about the Blood Moon as you travel, be sure to come back and tell me. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's always helpful to, I mean, with a game of this nature where it's open world, talking to people always helps. Because it can give you some hints to things. If you don't want to be like me and rely on a guide to kind of carry through. Oh, there's horses. Oh, but then there's also slime. Or in this case, choo-choo jelly, I should say. Choo-choos. Alright, well I might as well collect them here for right now. Because you never know when they'll come in handy. Alright, I'm trying to get back onto the path. So then that way I can at least get back on track. And unfortunately I am just limited. I would rather use a sword than use this hammer, but I think we'll just stick with the hammer right now. And then maybe once we get to Kakariko Village, I can see if I can restock on items, or at least weapons. And then maybe I'll see if I can take advantage of cooking things there. Or if we make our way back to the Dueling Peak stable, then I can try there too. Alright, so let's see. So according to this sign and according to the map below on the bottom right, if I'm following things correctly, I want to go this way. Sweet. Okay, well at least we're seeing a lot of, well, I guess, storks or cranes. I'm not sure if those are cranes or if they're storks. Or are storks and cranes basically the same bird? I'm sure they're not. I love the morning light. Let's see what you have to say. If you're looking to head toward Hateno village, just cross the bridge and head to the east. I'm selling a few things I picked up in my travels. Doesn't cost to look. Well, let me see what you have. Like I said, I mean, I do have a couple of rupees, so maybe I can see if there's anything worth it. Oh, he just has, looks like raw materials. A bright-eyed crab would be good. I could cook it, but 40 rupees, that's a lot. I'll have to, at some point, probably, like I said, I'm going to see what I have available to sell so I can at least gain some rupees. Because, I mean, how else are you able to... What are the other methods, aside from selling raw materials and even cooked items, or even valuable gemstones? What other methods are there to actually obtaining rupees? Because I was expecting maybe that I would be able to do that if I take out any enemies that I come across the way, like what I've been accustomed to seeing, but I'm guessing that's not the case in this game, or at least maybe I'm not at that point yet. I will collect some more Hyrule herbs, because I never have too many of those, I think, when it comes to cooking anything. I did actually try cooking a few things once just to see what I could do with the materials I have, and I didn't really, I think I got something that didn't really turn out very well, but I still went ahead and just had Link eat it anyway, just to restore some health for a little bit. But either way, we'll just kind of learn as we go, and then I'll probably also, you know, take a look at the guide, and maybe if I want to just cheat a little bit here and just kind of see what kind of special valuable meals there are to cook. But for now, let's just continue on what I think is the right path to get to Kakariko Village. Actually, just to be sure, let me just see, even though it started raining. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're on the right path, at least from what I'm following anyway, so... Might as well take the moment here to enjoy the scenery, even though it's we're running in the rain. I just hope that Link doesn't catch a cold or anything for being here. Shalaka. What do you have to say? You look like an owl. Shalaka? You can see me? I guess. Yes. Shalaza, Shalaka. It's been 100 years since anyone has been able to see me. I'm Hestu, and I need your help. Those monsters over there stole my beloved maracas. Where are they at? Oh, they're on the other side of that underpass. I think they're still there they're still there on the other side of those rocks. I can't use my powers without them, Shoko. So please give my maracas back from them. Okay, well, I mean, oh, it's a side quest. That's what I thought we initiated. Okay, the priceless maracas. Alright, well, I mean, it's on the same path that we're relying on to get to the village, so I guess we can just take a quick detour. I mean, how hard could this be? Surely it can't be this difficult. Alright, yeah, just bokoblins. Aw, oh, jeez, alright. Alright, we'll just kind of... Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and... Ow. I thought I'd finish you off. Alright, I'll use your clubs against you. Ow. Alright, I better heal up once I get this. Ow. Aw, jeez, crap. Let me heal myself. Alright, you know what? When in doubt, just go. That was too slow. This is what happens when, like I said before, you probably weren't here for it, White Wolf, but I told myself that the last time that I played this game, it's been over a week ago, so I'm always trying to, at least at this point right now, trying to figure out and relearn controls myself, so that was totally, a situation where unfortunately I just did not remember how in time to be able to go and change, and I didn't use my shield, so that's on me. Let's see. We'll get another club at some point, but for now, I think I will just believe me. Yeah, I've had many of those deaths. I have a short on my YouTube channel where I had an accidental bomb death. That goes to show you just how rough things are. Wait, I'm shielding. I'm shielding. Oh my gosh. Okay. You would think that this would be an easy mission, but I don't know if I have the. I should have the weapons to do this. All right. That was a little bit. That was probably even worse of a try. But I'm gonna do this side quest because now I feel like I'm determined to beat it, even if it takes me, even if I end up dying like 3 or 4 times. Okay, before we try again. Let me see. Let me try the farmer's pitchfork. You had to have hand surgery, so you didn't play for a while. And you were in a position trying to figure out controls during Skyrim. Okay, so I mean, when you don't play a game for a while, especially if you don't get a chance to play nearly as much, then it just... Alright, I'm trying to shield. Oh wait, I can't shield. Can I not shield? Oh my gosh, okay. Well, fine. Ow. See, this is where not having a sword really hurts because... I have no... Oh, wait, Oh, my gosh. All right. Let's get another item. All right, let's go with the wood iron sledgehammer. I was too slow. Oh, jeez. I mean, I do have... At the very least, in the few past couple of times I've streamed, I've probably only averaged like maybe 1 or maybe 2 to 3 deaths. I'm already well past that total, and I've basically eclipsed that in less than 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I guess... I forgot. When you're holding a two-handed item, I guess now I'm realizing, if you're holding an item like a hammer, you can't exactly use a shield. So, and unfortunately I don't have a sword. Oh, you just... Alright. I can't see... Alright, that's probably... I should back up. Yeah, I'll say, I just now realized the spear is 2 hands, so I can't shield if I have that. Oh my gosh. How are you? Oh, you guys have so much health. Alright, I'm so close. Get away from me. No, I'm so close. Alright. Alright, heal. Let's heal. I'm so close. I'm not about to die for like a 4th time. What do I want to use? Let me just use my simmered fruit. I'll just... A little bit of health back. Alright. We were so close! Alright, hopefully these... Oh, you're still not finished? Why are you cheering? Like as if you won. Alright. Oh my goodness, alright. Yes. Get the heck out of here. Yeah, I'm not even going to give you a chance to grab your club. Finally! Jeez. Okay. Alright, well, hey, if I learned anything here, anything that involves a spear or a sledgehammer, I can't, put up my shield. I'll remember that for next time. Bokoblin Guts? I think it's the first time I've seen this. A rare material obtained by defeating a Bokoblin. It convulses on its own every now and then, which is really creepy, but perhaps it has a use. I hope so. A spear. Okay, I don't know how much in handy the spear will be, but the key thing is, I'm not going to pick up the shield, I've got plenty. Alright, where did I... Alright, I had to retrace my steps there for a moment to see where I was heading. Alright, it took a couple of attempts, but hey, we survived. So, now we can collect our prize, or at least the prize for, to bring back. Alright. He's been shaking those maracas or shaking them since he was 2 years old. They must mean that much to him. All right, let's go return Hestu's maracas, and then we'll continue on. But yeah, if I had trouble with that side quest, I'm kind of nervous to see what else there is in the store whenever I do decide if I want to be bold and tackle. Is that another... Oh, it is another one of those guts. Bokoblin guts. Alright, might as well take it here just in case. Alright, Hestu, here you go. Shalakala. Those are my maracas. Please give them to me. Alright, man. Hold your horses, I gotcha. I wasn't gonna leave you hanging out to dry. Alright. But wait, there's something wrong with my maracas. The Korok seeds inside are gone. How am I supposed to dance now? Shoko. If I had just one Korok seed, I could sing, dance, and use my powers to help you. You see, I have the power of inventory expansion. So let me know if you find some Korok seeds. Okay. So, well... See, the children of the forest must have taken the Korok seeds for my beloved maracas. I never thought I'd be the target of one of their pranks. Shoko. But wait. Do you have a Korok seed? You do! You got a Korok seed from one of the forest children. If you'll give me just one Korok seed, I'll make your inventory bigger in return. I want to hold off on that for right now, but it's good to know that at the very least, yes, sir. Yes, I know you're sad. All right, I will hold off on that for right now, just because. What I mean, let me take a look at my inventory anyway. No, I don't want to throw my club. Let's check the inventory real quick. Looks like I still have a respectable amount of space, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. This game does use normal logic and physics for most of the time. Yeah, true. I'm starting to realize. Yeah, that was a pretty good quest. I mean, despite the trouble and the struggles that I had doing it, completing it, I mean, I'm glad I did it. Because, I mean, there are going to be some side quests that are going to be worth doing anyway. Let me... Because I don't need a bow. Actually, hold on a second. I want to change... I'm going to just use a club, the Boko Club. I didn't mean to whistle anyway. Alright. The weapons and shields, okay. Alright, yes. Hopefully at some point I would think as I get accustomed to playing, and if I play a little bit more often, then I will go ahead and I won't be fumbling the bag when it comes to switching between items, or if I get in a combat situation and I'm frantically trying to figure out, oh no, how do I get to my food so I can heal myself if I need to, or how can I equip another weapon? Or how do I not, by accident, fire a bow when I don't really need to? Because I'm probably only going to be using the bow in certain situations, the bow and arrow. But I always find myself accidentally equipping it right away, and then I waste a bow. Is there a shiny rock somewhere to be... Hey, can I interact with this rock, by the way? I guess, or... I mean, it looks like I can, but I don't know. Hey, we just ran into you. I got a question for you, kiddo. Are you much of a mountain climber? I was, back when I was your age. Nothing gets me going like the sight of a treacherous cliff, daring me to climb it. I'm selling a few things I picked... Oh, okay, so he's just selling. Okay, so he's just there to sell. Okay. Alright. Hey, shrine detector is, going off. Alright, well, it looks like we have finally are just about to reach our destination. So, depending on what I run into first will determine if I stop. Oh, we are here at Kakariko Village. I made it! And it only took me four streams to do so. Ouch. You okay, buddy? Traveler, I'm sorry, but I seem to have twisted my ankle. Let's see here. Oh, it's a woman. Well, she stood up on her own just fine for somebody who twisted her ankle. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Say, traveler, where did you get that object hanging from your waist? Well, you see... Okay, you can break that boulder? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. We end up coming back that way. Yes, I see. That Sheikah slate is a symbol. It means you are the hero of legend. Though there are few who know of such legends anymore. But we Sheikah have been waiting for you for a very long time. Please, before all else, I must insist that you meet with our leader, Lady Impa. Right, where is she? I was not just on my way. Okay. Lady Impa's house is below Lantern Falls. Just over there. In any case, it was a real honor to meet you. I suppose you're used to that, having lived as long as you have. Okay. Yeah, you said you twisted your ankle, but you got up just fine, so I guess there was nothing to be concerned about. I'll just go ahead and head our way. I'm sure as I get further away from the shrine that it'll... it's not beeping as fast as it did before, so... Oh, I'm guessing you have clothes to sell? Enchanted is open for business every day of the year. Oh my, look at that face. You are totally my type. Hi! Oh, is it this kind of those love at first sight kind of things? Oh, and you even have a Sheikah slate on your hip. Wait, huh? A Sheikah slate? Isn't that like an incredible thing that only incredible people can have? I'm not sure what this all means, mister, but it seems you're a great deal more important than you appear. Alright, well, I'm glad you recognize and realize. Uh-oh. I didn't even get anywhere close to them right away, even though I was approaching, and then they're like, wait, oh, huh? You there! Who are you? How dare you trespass upon Lady Impa's abode? Is that a Sheikah slate? Is everybody going to be asking me that same question? But that would mean you are... No, it's not possible. Can it be? Please forgive us for behaving so rudely. Talk about a 180 in terms of their approach to me. Of course, we have heard the legends from Lady Impa herself. Please, friend, go ahead and step inside. Alright, I'm glad that all it takes is having a Sheikah slate at your waist to be able to get others to just stand down. Alright, make our way up the stairs to Lady Impa's house. And there's one other person who looks like is cleaning. A man? You must have never been used to seeing very many men before, I believe it. Huh? Is that... It's a Sheikah slate. Could you be the hero my grandmother told me about? What was his name? Oh, it's not that I forgot. I'm just bad with speaking. As for me, my name is Pi... She is so shy. Oh, my name is Paya. Phew, I got it out. I know I should be able to say that easily, seeing how it's my own name and all. I'm so sorry. Anyway, my grandmother's been awaiting your return ever since I was little. Please hurry inside. Alright. She is definitely a shy one, that's for sure. So you're finally awake. Yes, I am.
It has
been quite a long time, Link. I am much older now, but you remember me, don't you?
You remember me.
I can't even tell if this is like voiced or not. I do have the volume a little bit low. Let me see. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Let me know if it's too loud by chance. What is the matter? You are looking at me as though I am a stranger to you. Those eyes. They lack the light of familiarity. It is I, courageous one. Impa. Surely you must at least remember the name Impa. I see. So you have lost your memory. Well, it matters not. In fact, that may actually be a blessing in disguise for the time being. Okay, I figured that was voiced there, but I know this one's not. Dear Link, please come a bit closer. Yeah, maybe I should turn up the volume. I've got it a little bit low, so I couldn't tell, even on my end. 100 years ago. Yes, 100 years ago, the kingdom of Hyrule was destroyed. After you fell, Princess Zelda's final wish was to place you in a sacred slumber. And then, all alone she went to face Ganon. Before Princess Zelda went to nobly meet her fate, she entrusted me with some words she wished to say to you. I have been waiting 100 years to deliver the princess's message. It's a long time. However, these words, which the princess risked her life to leave you, well, if you are to hear them, you must be prepared to risk your life as well. But I am afraid that burden may be too much to bear while you are still without your memories. I leave the choice to you. When you feel you are ready to receive the princess's message, return to me. Wait, so that's all I had to do? Or at least to talk to Impa? Okay. Is there anything special I can do while I'm at her house, even though it's probably not the, most wisest thing to just walk around a person's house without them showing you around? I can get on the bench right there, and everything else is just kind of there to just view. Oh, there's a book there. Is there anything? Oh, there's some contents in here. Let's see what it has to say. Oh, it's Paya's diary. No, why does it have to be a diary? Why can't it just be a novel that I can just read? Alright, might as well. I'm here. Grandmother says she conspired with Princess Zelda and Auntie Pura 100 years ago. They decided to put a lone swordsman into a long sleep so as to prepare for a time that was foretold in legends. The name of that swordsman is Link. Hey, that's me! Since then, Grandmother has been waiting for him to reappear after all this time. I too pray that he awakens soon, for the sake of Hyrule, and for Grandmother's sake as well. Okay. Alright, so I guess at this point, I know that I just have to resume. I'm guessing I just need to resume talking with Paya here, because I don't think there's anything for... Or, not Paya, I mean Impa. I'll just go ahead and talk to Impa again, and maybe I should be able to keep going. Oh, I guess I have more to do. The words that the princess risked her life to impart to you. I cannot pass them on to someone who lacks conviction. Are you prepared to risk your life for the greater good? Alright, let me just check one other thing. I guess at this point... Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and, at the very least, just move the story along. So we'll just say I am. Ha! Not a memory to your name, yet you are as intent as ever to charge forward with only courage and justice on your side. You have not changed a bit. Once a hero, always a hero. Very well. Since you have lost your memory, I will recount for you all that has happened. Alright, I'm guessing this is going to be probably voiced.
The history of the royal family of
Okay, it is.
Hyrule is also the history of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages. This evil has been turned back time and time again by a warrior wielding the soul of a hero and a princess who carries the blood of the goddess. With the passage of time,
I always do love looking at the kind of artwork that they use to, when they do have these cutscenes to tell the story. It's pretty impressive to see.
As I tell you of this legend that occurred 10,000 years ago. Hyrule was then blossoming as a highly advanced civilization. Even the most powerful monsters posed little threat to the denizens of the realm. The people thought it wise to utilize their technological prowess to ensure the safety of the land should Calamity Ganon ever return. They constructed 4 mechanical wonders that came to be known as the Divine Beasts. They also built a legion of autonomous weapons called Guardians.
Just how many of them did they have? My goodness. It's a lot of Guardians.
Divine beasts were piloted by 4 individuals of exceptional skill from across the land. And thus, the plan to neutralize
I guess
Ganon
we're talking about
was
going up against Ganon, and that would make sense why they would need to have that many.
Upon
Oh,
Ganon's
speaking of.
inevitable return to Hyrule, the princess and the hero fought alongside these 4 champions against this ancient evil. The Guardians were tasked with protecting the hero as the divine beasts unleashed a furious attack upon their terrible foe. And when the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness delivered his final blow, the princess used her sacred power to seal away Calamity Ganon.
Alright, well, sounds like everything ended on a peaceful note. At least you would, one would think.
Oh.
300 years ago. In preparation for the foretold revival of Ganon, we strove to follow the lead of our ancestors of 10,000 years prior. But, in the end, despite our best efforts and careful planning, we underestimated his power. Okay, so it didn't all go as well as I would have thought. In order to avoid ever making that grave mistake again, the princess left you these words. Free the 4 divine beasts. That is what she said. 4 divine beasts? The 4 divine beasts are the ancient Sheikah weapons wielded by the 4 champions who Ganon defeated. The divine beast Va Rudania, controlled by Daruk of the Gorons. The divine beast Va Meadow, controlled by Revali of the Rito. The divine beast Va Ruta, controlled by Mipa of the Zora. And the divine beast Va Neighborus, controlled by Urbosa of the Gerudo. It would be extremely ill-advised to face Ganon without the power of the divine beasts to help you. You must infiltrate the divine beasts that were stolen away by Ganon 100 years ago and bring them back to our side. More information about these divine beasts can be found by locating the 4 races scattered across Hyrule. Oh, nice. Oh, sweet. Oh my gosh, there are other parts of the map of this big wide world that I have yet to discover. The Sheikah Slate will guide you on your way. You must go where it tells you and meet with each leader there. Alright, new main quest unlocked. Read the divine beasts. It seems to me that your Sheikah Slate is not yet complete. The device Princess Zelda left you is your guide and also your memory. Now, let's see. Someone at the research lab in Hateno Village might be able to help you. Hey, we were just on the path that led to either that or Kakariko Village, so I'm sure we can get back there. The location on the eastern edge is Hateno Village. It is a small village, one of the very few places that avoided suffering significant damage during the Great Calamity. Lock Mementos is a new main quest. You are Princess Zelda's only hope, and Hyrule's as well. You cannot turn back now. Follow your heart and seize your destiny. Right. Okay. Well, at least we unlocked 2 main quests, but we could say we sought out Impa and learned what we needed to learn. Alright, so Paya, now that we've talked to Impa, what do you have to say? I must protect the heirloom. Oh, that's it? Okay. Wait, why did the door close? I was about to leave! How are you guys gonna... What, you guys intend on keeping me here I'm actually doing my quest? Alright, well... So at least we got that far. And then I think in terms of... I know there's a lot of optional options here, at least from what I'm showing on the map. So, but you know, basically, at the very least, as far as I can tell, we've done everything that there is to do in this second chapter, I guess, of the story. Right now, aside from the optional tasks. Let me just see something real quick. All right, so I at least completed one optional quest. I see that there is a I see that okay. So there is one quest here that maybe would be helpful to use, and that's the quest I see of getting a horse or horse taming. So I'm thinking maybe before I further the story, I should consider doing that quest, just so I can at least have a little bit more mobility on my side. So let me see. So we have to get back to the Dueling Peak stable, and then we'll have to, at the very least, get that. So I guess that'll be my next task. Let's leave Kakariko Village for now. We will, I will, actually, hold on. Yeah, it's like, where's the map at? Alright, we'll go back to the... Let's see, where exactly is the stable? It should be on my way. I think it's, like, right here. Or somewhere. That's the bridge. Alright, well, I mean, we'll pass by it on our way, right? Or is the stable like right here? Because I forget how... Oh, yeah, it's right here. Okay. I will, I'll stamp this area. Actually, I don't even really need to stamp the area, do I? I just have to continue on the path that I was on. But yeah, we'll go back to the stable. We will, we'll do the horse taming side quest, and then depending on where things are, because, I may have to leave it be at that. They're generally a shrine by the stables to help with fast travel. Okay, is there a shrine nearby, by the way, here that I've unlocked? I know that there are some optional shrines. I guess I should also decide here as well, too, because, I mean, as long as there's shrines, then I can also, you know, do that just to at least have means to warp. Because that was the only thing I would look at. I guess that's the other thing I'll have to also keep in mind here is, I mean, I know that there's going to be plenty of shrines to do, so like I said, it's going to be kind of a balancing act for, you know, trying to balance doing side quests to completing shrines. So that way I can at least make the most of the time in between and warping. But I think right now my main focus here for the time being, let's go ahead and we'll leave Kakariko Village. We'll go back to the stable, Dueling Peak stable, and we'll do the horse taming side quest, see if we can obtain a horse so we can make travel a little bit easier. And then depending on how I'm feeling on time, maybe I can at least see if there's a shrine nearby I can you know, take part in, because I know my shrine detector went off. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I figured that this isn't a game you can't rush through. I mean, I've already seen, just looking at the guide alone, that there's... Can you even... Okay, it doesn't look like you can... Looks like the club won't damage this. I'm just trying to see if maybe there's a way I can even just, with the weapons I have, even damage this, but it looks like a club won't even be enough. Do they even have a recommendation for what to use to damage that kind of boulder? Because I don't really have very many options here when it comes to that, so... Clearly what about the pitchfork? Yeah, it doesn't look like the pitchfork's doing anything either. Okay, we'll go back to the club. Oh, the sledgehammer will work? I think I used up my sledgehammer though. Let me see. Do I even have? I don't think I even have a sledgehammer anymore. I think I maybe utilized it when I was trying to take out those bokoblins earlier for that side quest. Yeah, I lost it. Okay. All right, that's too bad. Okay. All right, well, no worries. I mean, hopefully it won't be too big a deal. Okay, I guess I could just hit it a lot. Okay, here, let's try it. I mean, I'm already here. This is just going to be a learning experience. Let me just use the rest of my Boko Club. Oh, I almost got it. All right, so what's in here? Rock salt, crystallized salt from the agency commonly used to season meals. Cannot be eaten in this form. Okay. And then an opal. Ooh, a gem. I think this is our first gem. A valuable ore that gives off a mesmerizing iridescence, similar to the inside of a seashell. It contains the power of water. Okay, sweet. All right, well, at least we have a gem that we can sell, so that'll be good. All right, so we weren't that far away from defeating that rock, but good to know that at the very least, if I see them, if I have the weapons to last, or if I'm fortunate enough to have a sledgehammer equipped, and I can defeat it in maybe 1 or 2 swings, then I can damage it, get some maybe valuable gemstones out of them. Go from there. All right, I know it's nightfall, so I'm gonna just probably. Oh my gosh, you're not gonna leave me. You all are not gonna leave me alone, are you? Man, you guys are fast. All right. All right, I'm gonna. Ow. Let me go ahead and equip my other Boko Club. Might as well get rid of these guys as long as I'm here. Oh my gosh. Jeez. You're good. Oh my god. Link rolled like a good solid mile there. These bokoblins are just like not wanting to go away. Alright. Took me long enough, but we got him. When you played Tears of the Kingdom, you put in over 900 hours. It almost feels like the time of effort I put in when I played the times I played Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. But even then, I probably still, even as much time as I put in, I don't think I've even logged more than, I want to say maybe 130, 150 hours. I could be wrong, though. I could be incredibly off on that. But, yeah, 900 hours, I mean, for Tears of the Kingdom. I can even imagine, even for that game along with this game, that you're going to have to put in the time if you want to do everything, or if you're a completionist and want to do anything and everything. Oh, an iron shroom. For defense, buffering purposes. Amaranth. Another raw material item I can cook. Alright, I don't know how much of the Hyrule herbs you can stock, but I'll go ahead and stock a respectable amount. Yeah. I think this is the kind of game that I wanted to play certainly more for, and this will, I think right now, because I've got a bunch of games. I've even got some JRPG games on Steam that I would love to be able to play at some point, but I think for now, I'll look for, because I want to, it's so hard to be able to consistently stream here if you're me, just right now, just due to the nature of adult life and trying to work it in. I really should just tell myself, hey, this is the hours I'm going to stream. Unless something crazy comes up, then I am just going to, oh my gosh. I am just going to go ahead and, that was my other Boko Club? Alright. Use this one. I do find myself getting a little bit more comfortable with the controls as, of course, time has gone on. But then again, I've been streaming for a little over an hour now. Oh, there is a shrine nearby. Okay, here's what we'll do. I think here's what I'm going to do to kind of close it out, because I do want to probably get to Struggle stopping point. We'll do the horse taming mission if I can complete it real quick. And then I'm going to come back to this area. Let's see if there is a shrine maybe nearby that I can complete. If it won't possibly take a great deal of time, and then I think that'll be a good place to maybe stop. Because essentially, I mean, I've gotten through the Dueling Peaks chapter of this game. So we'll save going to Hateno Village for the next time I stream it. Your max of holding individual items is a $9.99. That probably sounds about right. Alright. Oh, Hino. Oh, you again. A beautiful moon tonight, isn't it? Blood moon? Whenever the clock strikes midnight on unlucky nights, the sky turns blood red. That's the blood moon. When that happens, monsters come back to life, no matter how many times you defeated them. It's happened for so long now that no one really pays it any mind, but I have no plans to give up on my research. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I spent so much time thinking about the moon that it's all I can talk about. Alright. So what I'm trying to do, I want to find... Where do I go to find the... Because I'm at the Dueling Peaks table. Okay, is this where I need to go to find the mission that I want to accomplish? Or no, wait, maybe I should actually go to the place where there are horses. Apples! Sweet. And there's a place I could cook them in. That's even more sweeter. Oh, and there is a shrine nearby. Maybe that's the one that I was referring to. Okay, so hey, we can not only maybe do a side quest, but I can maybe accomplish or defeat a shrine. If you cook on a blood moon, you will get an extra boost to the food. Oh, wow. Can I even see the moon from where I'm at? I guess not. Okay. I wonder if there's a way on your map you can indicate what kind of moon is out. That would be handy to know, but maybe I'll definitely keep that in mind. Thank you for that. So cooking on a blood moon gives you an extra boost to the food in terms of, I'm sure, healing. Alright, so who would I need to talk to about that? Okay. Oh, it looks like oh. Alright, I'm reading the guide on Zelda Dungeons, so I'm going to see what it has to say. The guide will tell you when there's a blood moon. Alright. So according to Zelda Dungeon, if I... Let's see, I'm going to read what it has to say. As Hyrule is so vast, it might be wise to tame a wild horse. It's strongly recommended to follow with the above side quest, Wild Horses, to obtain a horse. Taming a horse is fairly simple. You must find a cluster of horses, which are fairly common in the fields behind the stable. Choose a horse which you desire and slowly approach it without seeing you. If you get near enough, you'll be able to mount the horse, at which point you'll need to repeatedly press the L button to soothe the horse. Depending on your current and total stamina, you may or may not tame the horse. Horses with one color generally require more stamina, so only go for those if you have sufficient energy or stamina-based foods. Okay. Alright, so there's a stable right there. So I guess now... Where can I... See if I can find a horse to try to mount on. I don't see any, at least out in the open field. I thought there would be some nearby, like in this area. Unless maybe I'm just not going far enough. Oh, here we go, I found them. Harder to catch and tame, but I think they have better stats too. Okay. Well, I'm not sure. Okay, I think if I heard... Let's see, the guide said that if they have one color that they require more stamina. Oh, a sneaky river snail. Alright. Okay, well I see one with multiple colors, so I'm going to try to go for that one first. To my left, now to your right. Oh, okay. Yeah. let's see. Oh, there was a... Oh, a choo-choo jelly just appeared out of nowhere and scared him off! Oh, thanks to nothing, buddy. Jeez, okay. Alright, let's try this again. I don't know if I'm actually able to sneak up or not, but I'm going to try. Alright, let me see. Can I mount you, please? Alright. So it says I have to press the L button repeatedly to soothe the horse. Oh, that's not the L button. Alright. Alright, I'm pressing L. I'm pressing the L button repeatedly. Alright, it's like 3 times I've had that happen. Just how much more do I have to do this? Come on, buddy. I know you want to... Why are you going that way? Come on. Work with me. Please work with me. Okay. Do I, Am I suit here? So... Alright. I'm trying to, like, read and do this at the same time, but it's like, I'm not even sure. Alright. Just take... Oh, that's right, I forgot. Yeah, I have to take him to the stable. Okay. Alright, let's go to the stable. I think I've soothed him enough here to where he's not trying to fight me. Okay. Alright. Oh, my bad. No, this way. This way. This way. Let's go this way. Alright. So where do I... No, don't go that way. Go this way. This way. There we go. No! You know, you don't have... Well... Oh my gosh. Please turn around. Let's at least get in this bit. Oh my gosh, of course there's a dog in the way. Buddy! You don't have to take them to a stable all the time, but then you won't be able to board them and get them later on. Or get them later from another stable. Oh, okay. I was like, where do I go? I thought I had to deliver them here. Okay. So where... The guy at the stable. Alright. We'll figure this out. Alright. I'm gonna do the best I can to direct this horse. This is not easy. But nobody said this would be easy at all. Alright. No! Wrong way. I gotta refocus the camera. Alright. Is this the guy I talked to, hopefully? Please? No! Ah. Alright. I'm hitting the talk button. Oh my gosh. Alright. Oh, that's the button. Okay. So... Do I, can I dismount? Or do I dismount and talk to him? Let me see. Take back the stable. You'll register the name and a horse for up to a small price. Saddle up the horse. Customize to obtain additional saddles and bridles later in the game. Up to 5 horses can be registered at the stable, and you can retrieve your horses from any stable in Hyrule. Oh, you can even feed the horses apples. Oh, okay. The guy at the front of the stable tent. Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, I know it. Okay. Yeah, wait a second. Alright. Okay. Let me go to the front. Then you said it was at the front of the stable tent. So... Let's see, not... I'm assuming not him. Or was that? Was it him? Like, I know that guy gives me directions, but I'm not sure if he's the one I talk to or not. I'm not sure. Alright. Alright. I love how... Let's see. I just walked past him? Wait, okay. So... Was it, Alright, let me just get my bearings. Okay. I'm gonna face... What is this, north? No, I'm going the opposite way. Oh, at the counter. Can I actually take the horse into the stable? And, let me see, will it let me? No, it's probably not gonna let me. Oh, he's at the counter, okay. I guess I'm just confused if... Do I have to dismount off the horse to be able to do this? Or do I actually... Because I guess that's the thing I'm confused at. I apologize for asking so many questions, because I don't... As you can tell, I'm not the most active when it comes to play. I don't play very many Legend of Zelda games. So I'm not sure if I dismount here or not. I'm just afraid if I dismount, I'm going to lose track of this horse. At the front outside. Oh. Wait, so... Well, the only other person that I see, at least right now, is this... Is, what's his face here? This guy. Rinsa. I'm assuming that's who I have to talk to. And I just realized I have to press Z, L, and A. Alright. Here we go. I figured it out. See, we're learning. We're learning. Alright. Might be hard to imagine. Okay, yes. Wild horses are back. Oh. Huh? Did you not see any horses on your way here? Certainly not as many as in years past, but there are still quite a few around. Horses in the wild are, well, wild. No one has trained or cared for them. If you manage to catch one, let my brother Tassarin know. He'll register the horse for you. My boys are wellsprings of information about horses, so feel free to pick their brains. Okay. Yeah, so... Tassarin, okay. Oh, I see him. Alright. He's right there. I see. His brother's right there. Okay. Let's, move over. Come over, and... Should be nearby to talk to Tassarin. No! I don't want to talk to Rinsa again. I just talked to him. I want to talk to your twin brother. Alright, wait, I was right in line to talk to him. Alright, I need the game to register Tassarina. Alright, there we go. Took me so much effort just to talk to one person on a horse. Welcome to my stable. We deal in all things horse-related. We also double as an inn. Huh, I haven't seen your face before. You know about the stable system? I do not. Then allow me to explain. You can board your horse companions with us and then summon them as you please from our network of stables. You may have come across wild horses during your travels. If you catch one and ride it here to register it, it will become your horse companion. One person can board up to 5 horses, and you'll be able to swap horses in and out as you please. Do you know how to catch a wild horse? Alright, well I guess I'll just go ahead and scat by since I just caught one. Oh, pardon me. Let me start over. Welcome to our stable. If you come with a wild horse, you can register it with us here. Or if you want to stay for a rest, please head to the counter inside. So what'll it be? Alright, let's register a horse. Gotcha. Alright, new horse. What's waiting for? Yep, this is the one. Not a problem. We charge a registration fee to help support our conservation efforts. The fee also gets you a locally made saddle and bridle for your horse. 20 rupees? Alright, probably not. It'll be worth it. Alright. Please enter a name for your horse. Okay. What should I call you? Without knowing what gender it is. Usually never got... See, this is why whenever I play Pokemon, I never really nickname my Pokemon, because I'm not really good at names. Oh. I always get somebody trying to promote something on Twitch here. One moment. I always gotta love these like ads that try to promote a link. Okay. Anyway. Let me What do I want to call you? I really don't want to think too much about it. All right. Let me just, I know. When in doubt, I'm just going to throw out a, let's see. Let's do a name randomizer. Is there a name randomizer I can go with on the internet? And hopefully it's one that I think I'll like. All right. Wheel of Names. And it needs to be one that's no more than 9 characters in length. So, let me see. Alright, I guess I'll spin it. There's not very many names, though, with this website I went to. Let me do one other. Let me try one other website just real quick. Let's see. Oh, that one you have to actually put in names. I just want a place where I can actually just give me something random without me having to think. I'll just go real names for anywhere, both, and okay. You know what? I got an idea. We'll just do this. I saw a name that I like here, so I'm gonna go with this. I'm just gonna call you, just because of the fact that we're on at a stable. I will just call you Brandy. I think that works. Yep, you will be named Brandy. Alright, now I can take him with me here. I will board him for right now because I'm just going to, I'm going to just go to the shrine, which is nearby here. And then I will come back and pick her. I don't know if I should call him her. I think Brandy's more of a woman's name, so I'll just say her, refer to her as she. Oh, and by the way, if you get separated from your horse, you can whistle it and it will come running. Okay, and that's the whistle button that I've used a couple of times here without knowing what purpose it served, but now I know now. But your horse isn't magic. It can't hear you if you're too far away, so do keep that in mind. Okay. Alright, well, it took a while, but we at least finally, tamed our first horse, and maybe at some point I'll give her some apples. Okay, so the other thing I want to do, I know there's this shrine nearby, so I'm going to at least do that, and then that'll probably be a good, respectable stopping point. You could make a theme with more horses, like all alcohol names. I could do that, but we'll see. I mean, depending on how many more horses I catch will determine. The Ha Dahamar Shrine. Okay, well, it's nearby, but exactly how do I... Okay, so I figured that I can't... Surrounded by spikes, so I can't obviously go on it, or at least go through it. Can I climb above the shrine and just fall from above? Nah, if only it wouldn't be that easy, right? No, darn. If only it were that easy. Wait, I think I can grab it. No, I can't. Darn. You can also give the dogs apples. 4 and they will show you which... Oh, okay. So you can even use the food to benefit yourself by feeding other animals. Okay, well, I found the shrine. That's in hindsight, but how do I get past the barrier that's, allows me to get in? All right, let me just... Hopefully I can do this one easily without needing any help in terms of any other equipments needed. The alcove just below. Alright. Oh, wait a second. I was looking at the wrong shrine. I'm trying to find... Okay. Where's the... Oh, yeah. The Ha Dahamar Shrine. Okay, here we go. Yeah, surrounded by spikes. Oh, okay. So I have to use a rune. Looks like it says I have to use Cryonis to create an ice pillar. Okay. It's been so long since I've called a rune. Okay, so I'll just aim underfoot. I think. Okay, and then I jump over. And bingo. Alright, cool. Well, let's at least complete this shrine. Are there metal objects around that you can use? I'm guessing in terms of weapons. I don't know if you were trying, maybe if you're giving me a hint or whatnot, but or if you're just maybe letting me know if there's any weapons around here. I mean, I can definitely check when we get out, but if you're just giving me a hint, I will say I admitted, yeah, I cheated. Okay, yeah, I figured maybe you're giving me a hint here, yeah. That's all good. Yeah, I probably would have not, because I've only, I know that they introduced the runes to you in the first chapter, but I never would have thought about using the runes. So, see, this is where it probably helps to just go ahead and utilize the guide, even if I'm not mistaken. Because, I mean, let's be honest, I'm not going to ever have all the time in the world to try to figure things out on my own. All right, Hadahamar. All right. So, it's something I've always wondered. So, are all these shrines like just basically trials that equip different items for Link, possibly? Especially with this one. Okay, so with the water guides, I'm guessing I have to use Cryonis, since I had to use Cryonis anyway to get into this shrine in the first place. Ah, great, there's a pit there. Alright, well, I got there. Let's see. Unless I can I grab onto the wall? No, I can't. So, probably best to not try to attempt to go over that way. Let me see. What happens if I aim the Cryonis over here? Ah. Exactly what they needed for you to do. Okay, question though. How do can I climb? Oh, I can. Okay. No! I was too... I didn't jump far enough. Darn it! Okay. Alright, at least we got the idea. Sorry, Link. My apologies. Let me try again. I would think I would have enough to make the jump, unless, let me see. Okay. When in doubt, I guess you can always create multiple of these, so that's good to know. Something I should have done before. You get orbs from him in 4, as you know, gives you a heart. Okay, that's right. As I complete more of these shrines, then I'll become more familiar with what purpose they serve. Alright, I guess we will continue. Oh, I see boulders as I'm running up steps. Surely I can climb this wall. Can I climb? I can't. Alright. Then let's go to the other side, because there was something over on that side. I didn't even see if there were any incline or something I could get to that spot. Alright, so what do we have here? Oh, looks like we have to manipulate these platforms so that way they can be adjusted. Okay. I wonder if I need to use one of the other runes that I have. Not stasis, maybe magnesis? Oh, I keep pressing the shield button. That's why. Alright. Alright, let's aim for this. Oh, had it. Can I... Alright, that is nothing. Oh, wait, unless... Alright, wait, I got an idea. Yeah, the shrines definitely are... Oh, come on! I did not... Ugh, it's such a tight gap to be able to thread the needle through. Alright. Alright, let me... Yeah, I just threw my club in frustration when I didn't mean to throw my club in frustration. Oh boy, okay. Okay, let me give Link some life. And I'll just use one of my... Oh my gosh. Can't remember how these work. Alright, I do have Mushroom Skewer, but I'd rather not use it. I'll just go ahead and use my Seared Steak and the Baked Apple. Maybe what I ought to do before I get things going, maybe I should cook some more items like off stream so that way I don't have to worry about doing that. But this should be enough to get me through for now. Hopefully, unless I have any careless accidents and fall, because it's not like you have to worry, at least at this point, about dealing with any enemies. The only person you have to worry about, and the only person who can stop you from completing these shrines is you. And your carelessness. Alright, so I'm going to try something. So from here, I would think that I could manipulate this platform on the other side. Alright, maybe not with magnesis, or with, what about stasis? Oops. Can I grab this? Looks like I can. But then what do I do from here? I thought there was a way I could maybe move it. Alright. I think like 60 max. Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind. Alright. Let me see if I can try to figure this out without looking at the guide as much as I can. I'm going to give myself maybe at least 2 minutes. If I can't figure this out, then I'm just going to rely on the guide. Until the dungeon. But what do I need to do? I have to use a... I'm sure I have to use a rune somehow. I just don't know what. That's not it. Because the key thing is I have to find a way to modify, or at least... Wait. What if I... Can I grab this midair? Oh, alright. What if I... Yeah, what if I stop... Grab this midair as it's dropping. I was hoping maybe it would just drop. Okay, I got an idea. Let's try it again. Can I got suspended. Okay, that didn't work. What do I need to do to manipulate where it falls? Because I can freeze the boulder, I can move the platform. But that doesn't seem to do anything. Alright, let me try using... Yeah, it has to be the magnesis one. I have to probably use it on this boulder. But I need to be faster. Oh. Oh, the Cryonis? Okay. Oh! I forgot there's some water running in the background. I should have known. Okay. I see it. Okay. I love how I keep always wanting to flash my... Oh, I see what I have to do. Okay, so I think I see what I need to do. So I need to ultimately... Maybe perhaps create a... Alright, let me... Alright, so... Let's try to aim a little bit higher. And I guess we'll just create a barrier to stop this thing. Alright, that sort of helped. Let's try to create one more. Did that make the trick? Oh, it did. Okay. Oh. Alright. And then looks like I need to probably... Oh, I know what I can do. Alright, let me switch runes. We'll switch to the stasis. Oh, jeez. I didn't stop it fast enough. Okay. I'll stop it this time. There we go. Alright. Oh, man. Okay. It wasn't quite... I thought maybe I could actually use the... but maybe I guess not. Alright. I'll try the... I'll go with the Cryonis. Because I thought maybe you needed to use a combination of both, but... Cryonis and Stasis, but looks like you just need to use Cryonis. Alright, so... Put one right here. Oh, I'm too slow. Alright, let me try one more time. Oh, wasn't quite, alright. Let me try lowering it. It's too low. Alright. Appreciate you all being patient with me here. I know this is probably looking a little bit weird. Oh, okay. I think I need to... Okay. So it's clearly not enough. So I need to put one more... Maybe here. Alright. Man, this is not easy. Not just one way to skin a cat. Yeah, I could use both. Alright. Okay, I think I got it. There we go. Alright, took long enough, but we figured it out. I was afraid that the two blocks that I put on the bottom were there. Yeah. I appreciate it. Yeah, we've all been through this here. It can be so easy here if you play the game here to just be like, man, this guy, what a total noob. Do they have any inkling of what he's doing? Alright, but it took us long enough, but we figured it out. Alright. Hadahamar, give us an ore, please. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. I love how these, I guess, shrine masters, you know, all look the same. Alright, cool. And at least also, if I complete a shrine, I can get my health back. Alright, may the goddess smile upon you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. It's a lot easier to watch, I agree, on the sidelines. It's another thing if you're playing the game where you're actually behind the wheel of the game. Alrighty, well, I think that is probably going to be a good play. Oh, and of course, as I stop it, it's raining. And the spice disappeared. Sweet. Okay, alright, let's just go back to the Dueling Peak stable. And then I'm going to just go inside the stable and we will essentially leave it there.
Hey!
I don't need any directions right away. Wait a second. Let me talk to this person. Sagessa. Good evening. Don't see a whole lot of travelers passing through here. You know, with how peaceful it is around here, it's sometimes easy to forget that the world almost ended years ago. But there are still monsters wandering around, and the area near Hyrule Castle is especially dangerous. If you're going to be traveling, you should know a thing or two about elixirs. Elixirs? You can make elixirs by mixing bugs and other small creatures with monster parts. Most of them are no good for refilling your health, but they can have a lot of unique effects. Some elixirs can increase your speed, others raise your resistance to extreme temperatures. I'm actually impressed that you've made it this far without any knowledge of elixirs. I can't have it on my conscience if something happens to you from here, so I'll give you one of mine. Oh, thank you. A hasty elixir. A low-level haste effect which boosts your movement speed while running, swimming, or climbing for about 2 minutes 10 seconds. Using a hasty elixir increases your run speed, so I use it to escape from enemies or any time I need to hurry. The recipe is just hightail lizard and monster parts, so I usually have a stock of 10 or so on hand. Okay, so that's what I'll use the monster parts I get for that purpose. Alrighty, but I think for now, let me go ahead and save. No, I don't want to cancel. Alright, save it, and I think we should be good to go. How long have we gone? A little under 2 hours, but still got a good amount of progress here in the short time that I streamed. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Alrighty. Okay, well, I think that should go ahead and take care of what I wanted to do today. I definitely, like I said, wanted to stream for a little bit, and just so I can at least make sure that I haven't forgotten how to go about doing this sort of thing. And then also just, making sure that you all haven't forgotten about me, so to speak. So, yeah, this was fun. And, like I said, this will probably be the main game that I play often for right now, just because of time and efforts with other goals that I'm trying to accomplish while I'm balancing, the working life. But just so you all know, I do also like to just as as a side note, if you all are interested, I do also like to play fighting games and anything that's competitive. I just don't know if there's enough of a real interest to watch somebody who may be a first timer. But hey, I think right now, I've got a game that I want to play just as a casual, chill game that I can stream and not have to think too much about. Anytime I do play anything competitive, I'll probably do it off stream. But maybe what I'll just do is record some content and then just post it on some channels. Yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. Thanks a lot, White Wolf, for your assistance and sticking around. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you can certainly do that. I don't have any big up-to-date content there yet just because of time, but my goal is to put shorts regularly and maybe at the very least I can have some in the future, maybe some more content. Because I used to put Let's Plays or do a lot of Let's Plays when I had the free time and I was younger, but I just don't have that anymore. So really the most time that I have available to do anything, it's really going to be centered around streaming. But yeah, feel free to follow me there. I also do have a X account, ShadowHB3. I have Instagram, social media page. I'm contemplating on if I want to open up a TikTok account or not, but if I do, I'll also post some shorts there too. But hopefully you had fun, and if you like it, then I'll certainly continue this game and try to stream as often as I can, if I have the time available. But normally you'll just catch me on weekends. I do have a Discord. If you want to friend me on Discord, I forgot the. Let me see. Let me get that here real quick. I should probably put that on my link tree as well too. What's my Discord handle? If you want to just friend me. Where's my... Shoot. I don't utilize Discord enough to recall where to go to find my settings. 1 second. Account info. Yeah. You would think the more that I do this, the more I would feel accustomed to knowing my own streamer ID or my own Discord ID, but I can't even find it. If I want to find out because I know my name is, the username is ShadowHB3, but I know that there's of course the standard set of numbers available here. I'm trying to find that and get that to you, but I can't even see what it is. And it looks like when you're in streamer mode, you can't really do that. So, but just do if you can search for me by ShadowHB3, it'll have I have a letterhead logo of H and B combined, so that'll be the easiest way to find me. Let me double check real quick just to see. Can I at least see what my account name is? Will it not let me do that? Or is it because streamer mode is enabled I can't? I don't even know. All right, but yeah, I'm on Discord. Bottom line, we'll just say this: I'm on Discord. So if you want to, certainly friend me on Discord, I'll be happy to accept. Maybe we'll have some other service that we have in common that we're a part of. So I think that is basically all I have. I think I've kind of pretty much said what I'm going to say. So I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here so I can make the most of my day off, go to a couple of places, take advantage of the decent birthday vibes, I guess you could say. So it's been a pleasure, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you all had a good time. And we'll continue this. Hopefully, should be this weekend. I don't have anywhere I need to be, so I'm going to aim to get a stream on Saturday and Sunday. Usually, probably will be either in the early afternoon on Saturday and then either early morning or late evening on Sunday. But feel free to follow me on YouTube and or Twitch, whatever you prefer. And you'll know when I go live if you hit the notification button. But you all be good. I'll see you all next stream, whenever that may be. And you all take care of yourselves, all right? Stay perky. See you all next time.